welcome. Oh, look at that sky. Hi Paul and Julie, I think you're the first in the house for this live stream. Totally unscheduled again, taking everybody by surprise. Live in Blackpool again on a Saturday night. Oh, just look at that sky. Isn't it amazing? Wow, that is incredible. The clouds out there. And hopefully I'll be bringing you a hi to William Johnson. Hi to Eddie Thompson, is it? Bitcoin. Oh, they're all coming in now. Hi to Jay. Hi to Alan Wallace. Live feed. Hoppo. Happy birthday to Tegan Pedersen. Hi to Gary Owen. Diane McHale, Wayne Paxford, Julie C. Hi, Martin Nutt. They're all coming in now. Dunzo. Spike Andrew. Oh, well, we've got 72 watching now. They're all coming in now. They're all coming in thick and fast. We're live in Black. What a view! Look at that, isn't it? And hi to Mark Waltz, Mike Litzer, Jenny Bates. Hi, Levy, just behind you. All right. Yeah, this is Blackpool. Oh, look at that. Hi from Honolulu, says N Smiler. Now then, what do you think to this, folks? We have got 204 watching. Wow. Hey, that didn't take long, did it? 204 watching. We're live in Blackpool on a Saturday night again. We're currently looking down on the North Pier. Hi to everyone. Welcome to the live stream. I've caught you all out again. Well, I say I tried to catch you all out. There's 200 watching already. It doesn't take long for people to come in, does it? Totally unscheduled live stream, and I've already got 200 watching within about 2 minutes. That's incredible. Anyway, let's turn the camera around. I want to show you over here. Look at this, folks. Look, we have got the sun going down, and I think it's going to be a bit special tonight, folks. Have we done one about Lord Street? I think I have been down Lord Street, yeah. Just look at those clouds. Wow, yeah, they are, Martin, aren't they? Those clouds are absolutely epic. This is how it looks. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Moving to rain in Chesterfield, says Darren Walker. It does. It looks absolutely amazing. I'm just going to change the microphone, just give us a chance. I've just changed the microphone. Let me know if anyone can hear me? I just had a microphone to switch the microphones. Type 1 if you can hear me. Okay. Hi to Laura, Lewis, Dave and Lorna from Dave C. Yes. Thanks, William. Thanks, Mark Wells, Gary Owen, Bada Bitcoin, Mina Moo, Tim Bowerman. Oh, I can't keep up with the chat already. I can't keep up with it. Wow. Look at this. This is where I am. We're looking towards, oh, look at those clouds. That is worth hi to Kevin Bowker from Chester. Do I ever come that way? No, I've not been to Chester for years. I have not been to Chester for decades. Honestly. Go to Lord Street, says the General. Hi to everyone. We've got 300 watching. Wow, 300 already. I think that we're going to get a sunset tonight, folks. Yeah. Yeah, I do think that we're going to get a nice sunset tonight. We've been a little bit devoid of sunsets. In fact, the weather has been horrendous. It's not just been up here in Blackpool. The weather's been shocking all over the country. That's the Imperial Hotel behind me. That was built in around about, what, 1865? 1865, the Imperial Hotel. One of the first guests to stay there was Charles Dickens, believe it or not. Yeah, Charles Dickens stayed there amongst many other famous guests at the Imperial Hotel, and it's still going here on the Promenade. So this is where I am. Transit. If anyone wants to catch a tram. Hi, shooting Putin from Australia. Wow. Only heard of Blackpool because of that brother and sister on Gogglebox. So this is where I am, folks. And if you saw my video earlier, the Strand Hotel is just over there. It's in that block over there. That's the one where Alan Bradley ran out after Rita. It's that hotel. I won't go over to it now. I've already been there. But if you watch my driving video from earlier, you can see what I mean. But there's the Imperial. There you go. Look at that, folks. When the Imperial was built, it didn't have this extension. Can you see this extension here? It did not have that extension. So they built I don't know when they built the extension, but oh, it's an awesome hotel, isn't it? Has anyone stayed at the Imperial? Let me know. So there you go. Amazing. Let's put you down here. Charles Dickens would not lack shenanigans. Well, we've almost got 400 watching. I've got a couple of shouts to do, by the way. I've just got a couple of shouts to do. Now, I met a few people just before I started, and I met Carol and Lee from Blackburn. So hi to Carol and Lee from Blackburn. I met them just before. I've also got a shout out to Andy Hawkins. This is from last week, Andy Hawkins, and that's from Claire Williams. A couple of shout outs for you there. But we're live in Blackpool again on a Saturday night. We're here on the Promenade, and I think we might be in for a nice sunset. Let's turn the camera back round. Yeah, I mean, at the moment, those clouds look absolutely epic, don't they? But if I was to turn the camera round this way, look at that, folks. We could be in for a nice sunset. What do you think? We've got 421 watching now. We're live in Blackpool. Shout out to Kevin Cross, Aberveron. Gosh, I can't say it. We're around the corner from you, says Lynn Taylor. Don't need to stay in hotels in Blackpool, says Lancashire. We're staying at the Imperial, says Sarah. Martin Nail is in drizzly salt air. If I miss your message, I'm sorry, but the messages come on too fast. I can't read all the messages, honestly. They come on too fast. So that's what it looks like at the moment. And as we look this way, oh, look at that view. Isn't it amazing? Wow. Anyway, I'm just going to head off now. We're up to 400. Might be a bit shaky. I haven't got my stabiliser today, folks. I'm not using my stabiliser. Hi, Rick. What's that bright thing in here? I was the biker from your last video at the tower. Thanks for letting us out, Adam. Yeah, so I'm just going to head along the promenade and oh, I tell you what, I think it's going to be a nice, I really do think it's going to be a nice sunset. There's a gap down there in the clouds and I think the sun is going to poke out and it could be pretty epic, folks, but yeah, I mean, come on, Blackpool sunsets are the best. You cannot beat a Blackpool sunset. West is best. Yeah, anyway, I want to turn the camera around because I want to show you something out here. It's really lighting up, folks. The sky, just look. There's rain over there. Look at that. That is rain. Thanks, Tony. Blackpool Council should put me on the payroll, yeah. Hi from Karen, Dave and Katie from rainy Shropshire. Stephen Leslie. Steve from Leslie. Leslie Allen in that. I've never heard of that place. Oh, I'm reading your message wrong. Good evening, Steve from Leslie Allen in Nantwich. I got it right that time. Shout to the Peaches in Glasgow. Yeah, there you go. There they are. That was. I met them a bit earlier. I didn't get the names, but I did meet them a little bit earlier. So hi to them. So yeah, we're almost up to 500, which is pretty good. I'm on North Promenade, as you can see. We've got the tower straight ahead there, and we're live on a Saturday night again. I'll just give you a look around when I get up here. So I'll tell you what, the sun is just coming out now, folks, and it's lighting up the Imperial. And I'll tell you what, it looks pretty awesome. Hi Emma in Manchester. Hi to Pat in Dublin. The sunlight, when that sun comes out, the light is going to be amazing. And that's the thing, you see, a lot of photography that I do, I take it around about sunset. And the reason for that is because the light is so good. You get such a warm light. I want to just show you down here. So, Martin Russell. So this is Middle Walk, and down there is Lower Walk. So the promenade is on 3 different levels. This is the top level, middle level, top, middle or bottom. Top, middle or bottom. I sound a bit like, what's his face now, don't I? Top, middle or bottom, there you go. So yeah, a little bit iffy down here actually, Middle Walk, a little bit dodge. Especially if you go down there at, you know, beyond the wee hours, should I say. Steak tabs from Lincolnshire. Oh, look at that, folks. The sun's coming out. It's starting to light up. It is starting to light up. Hi, Anthony and Fran in Staining. Autumn is great for sunset light, yeah. And also the colours as well on the trees. But we don't have any trees in Blackpool, so we have to go somewhere else for the autumn colour. Shaky Blakey, hi. Yeah, Blackpool won today against Burton. We beat the mighty Burton. Sorry about the shaky camera, but I've just got to put you down. Oh, look at that. Come on. Look at that rain cloud. You've got to take a screenshot of that. Hi from Greta in Cheshire, freak of nature. Can't see the Isle of Man. Well, someone said that you could see the Isle of Man tonight, but I can't see it, I'm afraid. I would show you if I could. But the light at the moment, I mean, come on, look at that storm cloud. That is absolutely insane, isn't it? Wow. Hi, Alex Burney. Air show next weekend. Yeah, the light at the moment is looking absolutely amazing. We've got 560 watching this live stream here in Blackpool on a Saturday night. I'm on the promenade. We've got the sun going down. It's going to touch I think it's going to touch the horizon in probably about 15 minutes maybe. And I think it's going to be pretty epic, folks. It's starting to light up really nice now. Again, I've started the live stream without even scheduling it or letting anyone know I'd do it. And last week I got over 1,000 people watching the live stream. Don't forget, we've got the air show next weekend. The air show Saturday and Sunday, 2 days on the air show. We've got the Red Arrows coming as well with typhoons, all that sort of thing. And we've also got day 4 of Rebellion tomorrow, the Sunday. It's the last day tomorrow. It's going to be a good day in Blackpool tomorrow. So if you're thinking of coming up, you might want to come up tomorrow. How long have I been doing photography? Oh, more than 20 years. Bradley Place. I can't see the screen now. I'm blinded by the sun. Hi, Andy Mason. Hi from Cornwall, Alan. Thanks, Alan. John Barton. John Barton's watching. Ivan Paul. Just want to turn you around. Look at this. There you go. Look at that. Now the only problem is that I'm getting blinded by that sun. It's actually quite bright even though it's going down. Look at that. The light, honestly, the light at the moment is incredible. 600 watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. I did Dawn Pickerskill. Hi to Chief Opal, stay safe, my friend. Hi to Gemma in Manchester. Oh, isn't that incredible? I'm bringing you the sunset. We've got 623. Hi from Swindon, home of the Magic Roundabout. Be up in Blackpool soon. Hi to John Dodd, Mrs. Blackpool. Yeah, if I turn the camera around, look, you can see that rain cloud over there, folks. Look, just look at that. Oh, that looks apocalyptic, folks. Am I going into town tonight? I don't know. I might do. 632 watching. We're live in Blackpool. If you've just joined us, welcome. We're on North Promenade. We're looking towards the North Pier and we've got a pretty epic rain cloud. The sun is going down and honestly, that picture, I'm looking on my phone now and honestly, that looks amazing. Hi from Briarfield, Mo-me. Yeah, it does look pretty dramatic, doesn't it? Hi to James Smith. Hi to Tom Waddington in Preston. Robert Catterall. What's the best chippy in Blackpool? I don't really want to answer that question because, you know, I have my favourites, but I don't like to recommend all the time these things. People ask me. Everybody has their own. It is Emma, yeah. Hi to David Tissekery. Hi to Rust, just by the north. Hi from Copenhagen. Anthony Pedersen, hi. Just dropped out of the clouds, sun, South Lakeland. Hi to Matthew in Ledbury. 660, it's going up. It's going up. We're watching the sunset in Blackpool. It's pretty incredible. I'll just turn it round again for you. Look at that. Come on, folks. Hi to Laura Hunter. Hi to Peter Brackley, Lincolnshire, is that right? Martin Naylor. Oh, you know what? I just clicked off the app there. Hi to Werewolf. Yeah, we're going up, folks. We're going up. Let's just show you around. Look at this. Hi to Lorraine in Larkhill, Scotland. I'm just going to move a little bit, folks. Sorry about the shaky camera. We'll come back to the sunset in a second. We're just looking at all these hotels here. We've got the Park House Hotel over there, the Bromley 304 on the Prom, Lancaster Holiday Apartments, the Blue Waters, loads of hotels here. Palm Beach Hotel. The Howard Hotel. The Canasta. We've got the, is that the Best Western? That's the Best Western, isn't it? That one on the end. Sorry if it's a bit shaky. I haven't got my, I'm not using my stabiliser for this live stream, so it might look a little bit wobbly. I'm doing my best. That's a Claremont over there. Oh, I'll tell you what, the sky, you see that there, that row of buildings there, that's Lansdowne Crescent. Can you see? Lansdowne Crescent, that's called. It's got the Claremont, the Kimberley, and a couple of other hotels in there. But as we look over here now, look. Oh my goodness, I think you want to take a screenshot of this, folks. Look at that. Hi to Sedona. Who is your biggest fan? And that's from Tom Saunders. Take a walk down Watt Street. Hi Tommy. Hi to Thea. Hi to, sorry, I can't read these messages. As soon as she loves your videos, hi Thea. Sorry if I've missed your message, but there's so many messages that I just can't read because they come and go before I get a chance to see them. I think the sun is just going into a cloud, so we're not going to see it touch the horizon. We'll just stay with it for a while. Look at that. Hey, you can't beat that, can you? A sunset on a Saturday night. From Blackpool, of course. Hi, Moonage. Mrs. M from County Durham. 717 watching. That is pretty incredible, folks. Oh, someone sent me £3. Thank you very much. Who did that? Sorry, I've missed a super chat. That is Tuxedo Panther. Thank you very much, Tuxedo Panther. Apparently the Blackpool Tower is only for temporary. How temporary? Hi to George Smiley. Hi to Wayne. Hi to all the mods. Thanks for coming. New Jersey, Diner Zero. Fabi and Bella having a holiday. Yeah, it looks like the sun has just disappeared on us, folks. Hi from Tamworth, Gary F. Thanks, Denise. No, I grew my beard out of laziness. When I was ill during the Christmas, when I was ill, I couldn't be bothered shaving. Oh, thank you very much to Obraxis. Thanks for the view. Hope to get back to Blackpool later in the year. Thanks very much to Obraxis for the super chat. Pauline Gummerson. Hi from Neil and Pauline in Leeds. Hi, Maria. Welcome to the stream. Starlings, yeah, there are starlings. I mean, there's not many at this time of year, but there are some, yeah. There are starlings at this time of year. You look distinguished with the beard. Thank you, Nigel. I'll just change the viewpoint a bit. Let's have a little look this way, shall we? Come on. It doesn't get much better than from Blackpool. We are on the doorstep of the Lake District. We can see the Lake District over there. Hi to the Howarth family in Doncaster. Peace and love in Wolverhampton. Hi. Fabian Bella loves Blackpool. This is second home. Hi from Stephen and Cheryl in Irvine, Scotland. Welcome to Blackpool on a Saturday night. You're pointed in my direction, says Andrew Sharp. Yeah, that's Barrow in Furness towards that way. The bottom end of Cumbria. Darren Walker says it's better than watching the Barbie movie. Well, I hope I don't have to try too hard to do that. Hi from Stockton-on-Tees. Oh, shit. Hi from Whitehaven. Ah, Whitehaven. Ah. Well, let's go on the move. I probably won't go down there. We'll avoid going down there, shall we? Going down onto Middle Walk. I'll stay up here, I think. So we're live in Blackpool on a Saturday night. I'm on the Promenade, and oh, look at that sky over there. You don't even have to try. Just look. That sky over there is absolutely just look at that. Do you ever look up at the clouds and think, my goodness, look at that, and see shapes and just wonder at the clouds, because they're absolutely amazing tonight. I didn't really expect to see. Avoid the beer monsters, says Tony. I am thinking about the beer monsters, you know. I don't want to go wandering past them if I can help it. Thanks to Danny M. Thank you very much. That's great. I love Blackpool. Love your content. We were there a couple of days ago for my fiance for Kirsty Yates. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Just walk on the wall side.
How are you doing? Okay, yeah. I'm just doing a live stream at the moment. You all right?
Oh my gosh, love to chat. You know, I've been watching you all.
Yeah, I'm just doing a lot. I've got someone's just met me here. Do you want to be on? Do you want to say hello?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll just turn the camera on. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm George, I'm from Leeds.
Over from Leeds. I just met someone else from Leeds before as well, yeah. Yeah, I've met quite a few people already actually, yeah.
You know, I've been wanting to meet him for a long time. Absolutely loads of time.
Yeah, but I've just been filming the sunset and just saw the sunset.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Wasn't the sunset awesome, wasn't it? Yeah, and the colours and just look at the clouds out there. I'm just pointing to the clouds. The clouds are absolutely amazing. So how long are you here for then?
We go back on Monday. We've been here for a week. We've come for Punk Weekend.
Ah, right, okay, yeah.
So it's been a bit of a
Yeah.
downhill. But Blackpool...
Today was a bit dodgy, wasn't it? I mean, now it's great now. I mean, this is the thing about Blackpool is that today it was very, very wet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We had a really wet day today. And now, but look now, look how it changes. I mean, look, just look at this out here. We just had an amazing sunset. And even the rain over there, the rain coming down over there, it looks absolutely epic. And the views are incredible, aren't they? So there you go. You never know what you're going to get in Blackpool, but you cannot beat these views, can you?
No, you can't. Blackpool's... First time I came to Blackpool, 18 months old.
Yeah.
And I'm now 59. And every time I come, surprisingly, it's just an amazing place. But it's nice to see you.
And you, yeah.
I've been walking up now thinking, where is it? On the wire side.
You got me.
Anyway, nice to meet you, Paul.
Nice to meet you.
Back,
Are you off? Are you off? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
But keep yourself safe, pal.
Will do, yeah. Cheers.
Oh, you made my day.
Oh, nice one. Don't let your food go cold.
Oh, wait. Want a bit of pizza?
Ah? No, I'm all right, thanks, yeah. Cheers.
Right, see you later, pal.
Bye now. There you go. All aboard for Little Bisping. That tram there, just met can't remember his name now. What was his name? But there you go. He's off back to his hotel to have his pizza. Shout out to... No, I'm not doing that, Tom. I'm not having it off tomorrow, Sarah. I wish I was. We're live in Blackpool, folks, on the Promenade. We're looking towards... Oh, that is an epic... What an epic cloud formation, folks. Come on. We're almost at 800 watching. If I miss your comment, I'm sorry, but honestly, the comments are coming thick and fast. I just don't have time to read them all. Shout out for Burnley Healthier Heroes. They help veterans when homeless. Is that Chris and Pete on the beach eating the Chinese? So there you go. Lansdowne Crescent, folks. Remember that, Lansdowne Crescent. That's the name of this this building here. I think when they built it, they were all sort of houses, grand townhouses, that sort of thing. I don't think there were hotels when they first built it. I might be wrong though. But they're all hotels now. There's one hotel in there that's not open. That one over there, the Parisian, is not open. It's not been open for quite a while. Hi to Jimmy Parr, hi. Oh, thank you very much, dogs, amazing. That is incredible. Thanks very much to dogs. I think I got one off you last week, didn't I? Thanks very much for that. Wow. We've got some balloons here, look. Must be a tribute, maybe, do you think? So notice the old railings. We've got the old railings up this way. Yeah, this is a nice part of Blackpool Promenade up here, and I think if you're looking for somewhere a bit quieter, a bit away from the hustle and bustle of the Golden Mile, you can always come up here. But shout out to Kelly in Huddersfield. That building over there, the Parisienne, is up for sale with Kenrick's. So if you want to check on Kenrick's commercial estate agents, find out how much the Parisienne hotel is. It looks like it's a 5-storey hotel. Don't forget they've got basements. So I just want to point this out to you again. Lansdowne Crescent, I think it was built around 1875. It's one of 3 crescents on Blackpool Promenade. Hi to Christina Miles. Laura Hunter said they've got a Lansdowne Crescent in Glasgow. Oh, I tell you what, the tower is starting to light up, you know. It is. Thank you to Carl Wetham. Is it Wetham or Wetham? I'm sorry. Thanks very much to Carl Wetham. I've just noticed your super chat there. We're live in Blackpool on the Promenade. It's a Saturday night. We have got over 800 watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. So, I just want to show you out here again. Oh, look at that. I'll tell you what, I just cannot get over how good that sky looks. Hi to Glenn Foster. Hi to MCB Charles, is it? Yes, I am. SJ Coaster Crazy. Pam Doolittle, hi. We're live in Blackpool on a Saturday night on the Promenade, and we've just had a really nice sunset as well. If you've just joined us, I started about half an hour ago. I did the same thing last week. I actually went into the town last week, so I kind of mixed it up a little bit, dodging the beer monsters in the town. That's Cocker Square over there. But look at that. Sorry if it's a bit shaky, I'm doing my best. It's thanks Pam Doolittle. I just want to show you something over here. Thanks to Pam Doolittle. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to head down here. 820 watching. We're live in Blackpool. Oh, the figures are really good. If you've just joined us, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you like the content, hit subscribe. I try to do a live every week if I can. Just bringing a bit of Blackpool to you so you don't have to. I'm just heading down this way. I hope the signal's okay. I usually lose the signal when I come down onto the beach, but I'm just coming down here onto Lower Walk. This is Lower Walk, folks. Look at that. We're right down now. Thanks to MCB Charlie. Yeah, Christina. Yeah, I did. Shout out from the Hodson House. So this is where I am now. So. Look at this, I'll just try and catch with bouncing it over the place. The images don't look like Potwell. Hi to Jimmy Pendlebury, 65 today. Happy birthday. Have you got your bucket and spade? Shout out to Dave Murray from the Acres. Hi from Egham in Surrey, Stephen Wilkins. David Young, Landudno. Scary down there at night, yes. It is a bit scary down here at night. You don't really, I don't. Thanks, William Johnson. Welcome to the Golden Mile. We just got a new channel member. I do have channel membership as well. For those that want a little bit more, I have a channel membership. But we're looking out now towards, sort of towards the northwest. That's where the sun went down over there. And I'm telling you now, the colours are amazing. Yeah, it's pretty flat, isn't it? Yeah. But does that mean that the earth is flat? Hi to Adela. Hi to Chris W from Leeds. Am I going swimming? Shout out to Dave Murray from Beth Avenue. Ashley Mitchell, thank you very much. Hi from Burnley, was in the Claremont last week. What have we got planned for the air show? Well, it's a good question. I will be doing something for the air show, but a video on it to help people know where to go. I tell you what, down here, look at it. It's pretty down here, isn't it? Thanks very much to Ashley Mitchell again for the... There's nobody down here. Where is everybody? The way that all this is done here, all this was constructed back in about, when was it? Was it late 1800s when they did all this around here? They filled it all in. All that section up there was all done around the Metropole Hotel, because before that the Metropole Hotel had a big drop behind it. It literally just dropped onto the beach, and they created this. It's called Princess Parade. Princess Parade. You can see a blue plaque at the front of the Metropole. Have a look. I think it was about 1911 when it was done. 1911 when all this was done here, Princess Parade. So you can have a look at the blue plaque and check it for yourself. Dave and Joanne from sunny St Helens. Tina Daly says we're losing the signal. Lose the signal. I'll tell you what though, since I've had this new network, I have not had much of a problem with I think we did lose people again. Thank you, Paul and Julie, for joining. Thanks very much to Paul and Julie. Some new members. That's really, really good. Thank you so much. Tram tour was awesome, says Nikki Bassendale. First time watching, great feed from County Durham. Lee Robert. David and Joanne from, I think I've already read you out. If you miss your comment, I'm sorry, but there's honestly. Hi from Kevin and Wendy, Port Talbot. It is very hard to read the comments. They just come on. Many. 50. We've a few views because I lost the signal. That's what happens when the signal. I'm afraid that a lot of people drop out, so there's not much I can do about it, I'm afraid. Hopefully we can get back up again. They considered taking the tower down because they thought it would be a target for bombing. Chrissy in Lincolnshire, raining heavy all day. Mandy and Stephen in Swansea, hi. Can we get back to over 800? Yeah, I wonder if we could get back to 800. I mean, it's pretty incredible, really. We had over 800 people watching, but I think we might have just lost it for when the signal goes, people tend to just drop out and it goes down. But we're around about 780, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up by the way. Thanks to everyone for joining. I'm always a bit apprehensive when I come in, but I started this one on the fly, just like I did last. Schedule it. I just started it, and I managed to get loads of people come in. So we had over 800 people to do all this. It's really good. Anyway, I'm just going to turn the camera around because I'm now on the beach. So look at this. I am now on the beach in Blackpool. Down here. Shall I go on? Is my microphone on? Can anybody type 1 if you can hear me okay? Someone's mentioning my microphone. Maybe, plain truth. Type 1 if you can hear me okay. Maybe we're losing the signal a bit. Well, hopefully if I get back over here we'll get the signal back. There are some it's rubbing against your shirt when you're walking. I'm getting a lot of 1s, so I think that people are hearing me go into town. So sorry about the shaky. It's normally a bit more stable than this, but I'm not using my stabilizer, so you'll have to just excuse the shaky camera. I'll do my best. Hopefully when I get over here the signal will come back a bit better, because there are some blank spots just this north side of the tower. I just want to show you around. Loud and clear in Copenhagen, says Anthony Pedersen. Thank you very much. I think we're about to go under the North Pier, folks. What do you think? So we seem to have a bit of a problem. Hi to Paul and Carolyn from Rossendale. We are going underneath the pier. I hope the signal doesn't go. Look at this. I don't think I've done this on a live stream before, go underneath North Pier, but we're right underneath the pier now. Look at this. Thanks, Darren. Darren Howell. Hi, Stephen. It was Barry and Joe that sounded our car horn at you. There you go. So hi to Barry and Joe. I've just come under the North Pier. Look, there you go. Look at that. I took you under the North Pier. Yeah, there are some starlings. There are starlings, yeah. Not many, but there are starlings. We're on Blackpool Beach at the moment. We're live on a Saturday night. I lived in Blackpool before I moved up here, plain truth. Now let's static electricity, just in case you're wearing one. I'll try and move the microphone. Right, I've just moved the microphone now, so let me know. Apparently the sound is not great, so we'll see if this works, shall we? But there's a greetings from Los Barriles, Baja, Mexico, an old Blackpool boy. Ah, Baja, California. Thanks very much to Carl Freeman, Carl and Helen in Higham Ferrers, Northamptonshire. Thanks so much, that's absolutely amazing. £10. Audio Coffee said they love starlings, but if you sneeze in a garden where they are, you're only going to do it once. Would you recommend moving to Blackpool? Yes, I would. Emerald Grounds Maintenance, yeah. Blackpool is up and coming. It's definitely up and coming. I mean, it has its bad areas, but hi to Audrey from Audrey and Lee in Spennymoor. The only thing I know about Spennymoor is that there was a famous football referee that came from there, George Courtney. Does anyone know George Courtney from Spennymoor? That's the only reason why I've heard of it, because of that. The referee used to send everybody off. He was called George Courtney from Spennymoor. Jim from Manchester, now living in Canada. Okay, so I'm now on the beach. I've just moved the microphone. Sorry about the audio issues. Apparently we've had some signal issues and we've had some audio issues as well. There's not much I can do about it really, but I've moved the microphone, so hopefully that might make a difference. So we'll have to wait and see. But let me know anyway. Let me know if it's okay, if the sound's okay. I'll just try and turn it around. Sound is brilliant now. Jonathan Sapir, hi from lots of people watching in Leeds. Yeah, Blackpool won today against Burton. Thanks to James Lynch. Thanks to Nick and Joanne. Look at Blackpool Tower all lit up. Do you want to see a reflection? Someone said it wasn't that bad. I didn't quite make it out who it was. But George was a great ref. Firm but fair, George Courtney. Hi Peter. We're live in Blackpool. Sorry if it's a bit... Thanks Robert Smith. Thanks very much to Robert Smith who's just joined as a member. That's amazing. Welcome to the membership. I hope you like what you see. The old reflection shot, yeah. Well, it depends what you're into. If you want to move to Blackpool, I get quite a lot of people asking about moving to Blackpool. Now, Blackpool's had its bad times. It's gone through its bad times, you know, the decline and all that, which started as I was growing up. Now, I was growing up in the 70s and the decline had already started. People had already started to go to Spain by then. So I grew up in Blackpool when it was already on the way down, but it didn't seem like it was to me. I mean, it was brilliant living in Blackpool. When I was growing up, we used to go to the Pleasure Beach, we used to go up the tower, and we used to do all the stuff that people do that come to Blackpool on holiday, except we didn't have to travel to do it because we were already here. So, but now I think Blackpool needs to reinvent itself, and I think it is doing slowly. It's not perfect, but there is stuff going. There's plenty going on in Blackpool. There's plenty of investment and stuff, new hotels and that stuff to tell you that it has got a future. Big Steve and son just got back from Burton. Watching Burton, sorry. They were playing at Bloomfield Road. Yeah, it is a bit bad for that, Ellen. Sorry, no, who was that said that? Skaterburn, yeah. Yeah, there's... Oh, we're back over 800 again. We are back over 800. We've managed to get back up. We lost a few people watching before, but we've managed to get back up to 800. So we've now got 800 watching. Sorry, it's a bit shaky. I'm doing my best to keep it still for you, but we're not getting any of this what they're getting on the continent, are we? Extreme heat or whatever they call it. Whatever they've made up. Lost signal. Do you ever go to Rhyl on your holidays? I've only passed through Rhyl. Can I show us the sooty plate? Thanks to Alan from Alan Turfmore. Show us the sooty plate. I'm not up that end. Thanks, Moonage. Look at this. If you can't make it to Blackpool, I bring it to you. Yeah, it's pretty epic, isn't it, Mark? Blackpool is better than real. I'm off to the east coast, almost dark here. Oh, on the east coast, sorry, Jordan. Got another reflection shot for you here with the big wheel. I'm showing you all my photo locations, especially the Great Yarmouth. Kelly on the telly, hi. Gary Richardson, hi. So there's another. You see this lake here in front of the. This is the Tower Headland. Now they're going to do something with this here. They're going to do something because this is not supposed to collect here. This water is not supposed to collect here, and I think they're going to do something with it. I'm just making my way up here. Yeah, so that water there that's in front of the, right at the sea wall there, I don't think that that's meant to be like that, folks, and I think they're supposed to be doing something to fix it. We've had water collecting here. Thanks to Stephen Bryson. Thanks very much. When was that? Stephen Bryson. That's awesome. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Hi from Seaham, Paul Smith, County Durham. Camera shake is turned off. Hi from Southport, daily fortnight created videos. What's the forecast like for the air show? I think it's a bit too early to... Yeah, I think it's a bit too early to talk about the forecast for the Blackpool air show. But hopefully pot luck we'll get some decent weather. But yeah, I think it's going to be pot luck, folks. But hopefully it'll be better than it was today, because today was it was a bit of a wet one here in Blackpool. Yeah, but people just, you know, they take what they get. You know, you have to make up. You have to just put up with it, don't you? Anyway, I'm now on the comedy carpet. Look at this. Shout out to James Mallon from Paul Williams. Is that right? Or is it Paul Williams? I don't know, I just saw a name. Just joined Starman. Thanks to Pam Doolittle. How much is it to go up the tower? Is it £12? I don't know. To be honest, I don't. We're here in Blackpool. I'll just plonk you down while Chris Johnson Adventures, hi. Chatter guys say it's £16.50 to go up. Well, it's a bit more than what we paid, but maybe it was cheaper when we went up because it was out of season. That's gone up quite a bit. Hi to the Chatter guys, by the way. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to Nicky Bassendale, that's amazing. Thanks. We want to go to the £1 burger, but keep forgetting. We'll send you something soon. Thanks, Nicky. Audio Coffee said they've never been up the tower. Hi to Simon Durant in Leicester. Well, we've got over 800 people watching, and I think that's pretty good because we have lost the signal a couple of times on this live stream. We're live in Blackpool. I started, what time did I start? I think I started, was it around about 8:30? I just started without letting anybody know. And we're now by the Blackpool Tower and the comedy carpet. They don't have the illuminations on tonight. They have been testing them, but they won't put the illuminations on at the weekend because they don't want everybody to see the illuminations. So, yeah, so I'm now here just in front of the Blackpool Tower, and we've got the comedy carpet. Like I said, they have been testing the illuminations. They've been testing them in the week when there's not all that many people here, but the weekend we get so many people here. I think the council are worried that if they test the illuminations at the weekend, there'll be too many people that see them, and they might think, oh, we don't want to go back to Blackpool because we've already seen the illuminations. So that's why they won't put the illuminations on tonight. But of course, we've always got the tower. The tower is always lit up. You'll probably see me on the Viva Cam over there. Now over there is where the Lewis's department store used to be. Who remembers Lewis's? Hi Andy Heinrich. Lewis's department store, right there. Oh, you know what? I wish that was still there. Instead of that, this carbuncle. I mean, whoever designed this thing here, well, they won't put it away. How they got away with that, I have no idea. The building that was there before, Lewis's was the Palace Theatre, which when it was built was called the Alhambra, and that was oh, you want to see pictures of it? That was a grand building. Am I meeting the Mat Master? Well, I hope so. I did a video with him last week, and hopefully we'll do again. Hope you can hear me okay. Let's a little look that way, just switch it this way, sure. Looking towards the Woolworths building now. The Woolworths building is my favourite building in Blackpool, yeah. 1938. The Woolworths building, 1938 was that built. It's a flagship store in the country. Shout out to Josh and Gabby, is it? Is that right, Gabby? Gabe? Sorry if I said it wrong. Joe, I'm making a brew, Stephen, says Dave. Hi to Carl Freeman. Webcam is offline. Thanks, Cheryl Walker. Cheryl and Lucas. Ah, thanks for the reminder. I just want to say hi to Cheryl and Lucas, and thank you very much for the super chat. I meant to give you a shout. I'm not sure if I gave you a shout. I actually had it wrote down, but I forgot that. Anyway, shout out to Cheryl and Lucas up there in Ayrshire from Blackpool. Yeah, so we're live in Blackpool. This is where we are. Someone said that the water channel is natural and it'll just keep happening. Is that right? I don't know. Is it? I'll tell you what, I can hear loud music coming from the beach house over there. It's really loud actually. This is how it looks in Blackpool on a Saturday night on the promenade. You know, it's not a bad evening now. The wind has dropped, it's dried up, and you know, after today it's pretty good. We've had a bit of a rough day today with the rain, so it's a lot better now. Thanks to Mark. Nikki said thanks to Mark as well. We usually stop at Central Beach. Hi from Kenny and Helen. Yeah, we still have a bit of light here. Will there be another White-Rex? I don't know. Carol Hutchinson, hi. Shout out to Alison Smith. Hope your shoulder gets better. The chatter guys, was you on the Random and Desperate video? I was, yeah. We're live in Blackpool. Mark, Jane Turner from Chesterfield, the town with the crooked cathedral spire. DF says it's a bit blurry. Thanks to everyone who's sent super chats, it's amazing. Did I get another one there and I missed it? Graham Simcock, thank you. Thanks to hello to Pete and Chris. That's from James Mallon. Stay safe in Blackpool. Oh, who's that? Peter, you're a legend. You're an absolute legend, Peter. Amazing. The chatter guy says they're going to be watching. Oh my goodness. I hope I don't do anything naughty. Thanks for all the great videos this week, Stephen. That's from Peter. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thanks very much. We're live in Blackpool. We're just opposite the tower. There you go. We've got some motorbike riding on the tram tracks there. Did you see that? Wow. That was a bit mad. Yeah. I really hope I don't show myself up. Yeah, scammers, yeah. Gareth McCurrick, you're right there. They do plague people, those, don't they? It's a shame, isn't it? That on Blackpool Promenade, people get hassled by these people trying to sell. Shout out to James and Totty from Blackpool. Yeah. Hello to the crap boys. We're live in Blackpool. Yeah, so it's actually quite lively now on Blackpool Promenade. We're just in front of the tower here, the comedy carpet. We had a walk along the beach. We did lose a signal there for a little while. I think we got to about 800 and... How many people are watching now? If you could let me know how many people. But I think we've done really well. I can hear music over there. It's actually quite lively in Blackpool tonight. We've had a bit of a rough day today. It's day 3 of Rebellion. And it was a bit on the wet side, but it's looking a lot better now. Look, there you go. So there you go, folks. Live in Blackpool. Having a few ciders, says Lee. Well, you know, I wish I was doing that. You know that Lee up, is it Lee? Lee up in County Durham said they're having a few ciders. I'll tell you what, I wish that was me. I wish I was back home watching this. You know, I was in two minds about whether to come out tonight and do a video because, oh man, do I have to do one? Honestly, I was out earlier doing a video as well, a driving video. You might want to check it out, but I'm so glad I came out, and we had over 800 people join us, so that's really, really good. So thanks to everyone who's come in to watch the live stream, and especially to the moderators as well. And also I want to give a thanks to those that have given me a super chat. It's absolutely awesome. So there you go. It's been really good. I'm so glad I've come out again tonight. I always think sometimes, oh no, should I go out and do a live stream? And then in the end, it always turns out to be worth it. But there you go. There's Blackpool Tower there. And thanks to everyone who's joined the membership. I've had a few people join, so thanks to those. Thanks to everyone who's done a super chat. It's absolutely amazing. Have we got any last shouts before I go? Oh, look at that. Whoa! Where are the police? Where are the police? It's a bit lawless in Blackpool tonight, yeah? We've got motorbikes flying down the tram tracks. People are just losing their minds a bit here, right? So, buy a muffler, says. I've already got a muffler. I do have a muffler. I do have a muffler. It's all kicking off in Blackpool. Yes, it certainly is. Anyway, thanks to everyone for joining. Thanks to the mods. Thanks to everyone who's on the super chat. Absolutely amazing. We had over 800 people watching, which is incredible. It's an incredible amount of people to be watching a live stream. And thanks to everyone for joining. Thanks again to the mods for keeping the chat in order. And I will leave you now with one last look at this thing right behind me, Blackpool Tower. And I will hopefully see you again next time.